Okay, good. So I'll try to stand parallel. Also stand parallel, or you can climb there. You can fit? No, come here. Yeah, come here. Me, I can fit because I'm the smallest here. So that the class is very small. This one is okay because there's some also online. So what you're going to do now, we are going to grind our coffee. I know this is a step way forward from you, but I'll be able to share with you later on. So what we'll do, we are going to grind the coffee from the grinder because this is the grinder. So the grinder specifically is used to grind the coffee. Okay. We have two types of grinders. This is also a grinder. I'll share with you what's the work for this one, but this one is specifically for the coffee, isn't it? So we have coffee, which is supposed to be grinded, and before we grind our coffee, we have to have in our mind how many grams of coffee we are really grinding. So this is actually deep. But if you go in other coffee shops, you just find a grinder, they grind, they level, they tamp, they extract the coffee. They don't care. But for us, this is a specialty coffee. The coffee needs to be extracted within certain parameters. I need to get actually how many grams of coffee are we using. And after getting the grammages of coffee, for example, after getting the grammages, this is the coffee grinded. These are the beans. They're called coffee beans. Then now these are not coffee beans now. These are coffee grinds because already they've been grinded. So before actually we make our coffee to drink, we need to get the grammages for the coffee. We call them the dose in a barista language. So somebody will ask you, what dose have you used for your coffee? Okay, so it's called a dose. Dose. Yes, or in a layman's language, the grammages. Okay, so we are going to get our dose from here. Then after getting our dose, we'll see, and getting the grammages actually, it depends also with the size. This is called a porter filter. This one. Yeah, that's the name of this. It's called a porter filter. Why a pot? From the word pot, P-O-T, porter. It looks like a pot, isn't it? Pot. Filter. If this thing is very hot, man. Why filter? Because if you remove the porter filter from here, it's called a porter because you're putting something pot. It looks like a pot. But filter now, if I remove this one from here, for example, okay, I remove. If you look, this one now is called a coffee basket, but it has a filter, right? Yes. Meaning something is going and coming out. Yes. So the whole thing now is called a porter filter. Yeah, that's the name. And we have different types of porter filters. This is a single porter filter. It has a single sprout. Then this one actually is a double porter filter. I will not go into it deeply, but you have a class for that one that I'm able to share with you. I just wanted you to get the scenario. I mean, the use. So this porter filter, they come in sizes. It's like the shoes. Me maybe I put size 6. You put size what? The shoes you put size? Size 5. Size 5. Matthews? 7. Size 7. So even the porter filter have sizes. Okay? This porter filter, it has the maximum grammages of coffee that it can hold. So it's not just a matter of taking coffee and putting here and stacking. It will not actually extract from here. So the porter filter, they go from, like this is a double porter filter, they go from 14 to 22 maximum grammages. Then we have the single porter filter that they go from 7, half of this one, 7 to 9, okay, grammages. But this porter filter is a porter filter of 14 grams. This 14 grams. It holds maximum 14. Okay. But it can stretch to a maximum of 17. But 14 is good for it. You know, there's a shoes that you can buy. Yeah. There's a shoe that you can buy that's fitting you very well. Yeah. Number 7 is fitting you very well, but you are feeling a pinch. Yes. But if you put 8, you can put with socks. Yes. Right? Yes. So same applies the porter filter. This one also is a 14 porter filter. But if you look inside, it's not written. It's really not written. It's always written. But if you look inside, they're always written 17, 18 inside the basket. So this one, it only holds a maximum of 14 grams. Okay. Yes. Then we have another one. Sorry. This one is one which is 14 grams. You see, this one is a bit smaller. Small. This is a bit bigger. Yeah. So this is 14 grams. This one is 18 grams. Okay. Okay. This one is one which is 14 grams. 14. Then this one is 18 grams. Yeah. Because they are different sizes. You see, this one is much more deeper. Yeah. This is much more shallower. Right. Yes. So this 14. This one is 18 grams. So for today we are going to use the 14. Okay. 14 grams. Okay. So what we do with this portafilter, before we insert it here, okay, we make sure that we clean the portafilter. It is dry. Okay. You cannot put coffee powder in something which is wet. So you will dry. So me, I'll go there and I'll be instructing you what to do. You exchange the positions. So we'll dry. There's a cloth there for drying. There's a cloth here for drying, the brown one. Yeah. Just dry it. Okay. These are for drying the portafilter. You dry it, make sure it is very dry. Then you put it back over there. It's dry, right? Yeah. Put back this one. See? Yeah. Take it back, put over there. Then once you dry it, before you put it in the machine, you want to put it in the machine. You want to put it inside the machine. We cannot put it inside the machine first. So what you do with this one, we need to put it on the scale. Okay? The scale here. Then we'll get the weight of the portafilter. Then we will tear, meaning we'll remove the weight for the portafilter. I'll show you what to do here. That's when now we take the portafilter and go and grind the coffee and put the coffee here. So we'll put a small amount of coffee here and bring it over here. If it is 13, we'll be adding until we get 14. So first of all, you're getting the dose. Yes. Right? Yep. You understand? I understand. So you put the portafilter here. You want to know the results? Those guys, they want to see also there. You know, you have people behind you. Okay. So what I can do for now, I'll remove this one here. So we have the scale, right? This is the scale, isn't it? Yeah. So if this is the scale, we put our portafilter horizontally. That's how we put the portafilter on top of the scale. Some people, they'll put like this, okay? But as long as it is horizontal, don't put like this because we need to read, right? Right? Yeah. We need to read. Yeah. So if you put like this one, you have some digits here. On the right hand, we have the grammages and maybe the ml. You can see. On the left hand, we have the seconds. So this one we'll deal with it later. Okay? So let's concentrate on the grammages and the ml. Now, how to use the scale? This is grams or ml. But if I go to mod and I press mod, it will give me ml alone. Okay. ml, you know, is something liquid. So we don't want the ml. Yeah. If you press the mod, it will give you weight. Yeah. We don't want the weight. Coffee is not measured in weight. It's measured in grammages, right? Grammages. Yeah. If you press mod again, it will give you LB. We don't need LB, right? If you press this one again, it will give you grams. Okay. But for me, I always like putting both grams and ml. Okay. Yeah. Both grams and ml. So the grams that we are seeing here, this is the weight. This is a 666.5 grams. Almost half a kilo, right? Yeah. Isn't it? 500 grams? That's more than half. That's more than half, right? Yeah. Going to 1 kilo, isn't it? Going to 1 kilo. Yeah. So it's very heavy. So for us now to get rid of the weight of the portafilter, what we need to do is press something which is called tear. Tear will remove and it will be 0, so that we can take our coffee and put here. But for example, I just take my portafilter, right? Then I go and take the coffee here and I put it here. Will I get really the weight for the coffee? No. I'll get the weight of the coffee plus the portafilter. Good. So what you do, press tear. You press tear, you'll see 0 coming. You see? Yeah. Now it is 0. Yeah. So anything that even if I take these keys now and it can fit inside here, what I'll get is the weight for all these keys. Okay. Not this weight of this. Not the weight of the portafilter. Okay. Anything that you take, anything. Right now, if I take this one and I put inside here, what we are getting now is the weight of this glass. Okay. Anything. Okay. So We cannot take the coffee like this one and come and put here like this, right? We have to go with the portafilter there. So you take the portafilter, but see, it's giving you now minus. See, now it's minus. You turn it back, it will give you 0, 0. Put the way I put it before. Put it nicely, my friend. It's not supposed to touch down. It's supposed to hang. This portafilter, see, it's supposed to hang like this one. See, it's giving us 0. Okay? So take it. After taking it, go on the grinder over here. So this is our grinder, right? So the grinder, it grinds the coffee, basically. Okay? So this coffee is going to be grinded, then it will come inside the chamber. Okay? There's on and off button here. Okay. So if you press this one, it will light green. Press this. Okay? Huh? It is on? It's on? Very good. Why is it not grinding the coffee? I didn't put it full on. So what is happening? Here, you can just come a little bit. This one, no problem. This one. Come and see what is happening here, Matthew. You see coffee is being grinded. This coffee is being grinded here. On it is here. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, put it off. Put it off. Okay. On again. Just like this? Yeah. Off again. So this machine is manual. Manual? Yeah. So if you put it on and you don't put it off, it will grind this coffee until finish. Okay. Keep on working. So if you put it on, if you didn't off it, it will grind all this coffee. So it's a manual machine. Okay. But there are grinders which are semi-automatic. Okay. I just set it. I command it. I want 14 grams. Okay. If I do like this one, you give me 14 grams. Okay. So it's soon coming. Okay. So that the student can know how to use the manual and semi-automatic. Even this machine is manual. This one is semi-automatic. Okay. This button, if I press it like this one, for example, it will give me, if it is coffee, which I want, it will stop. You see stopping, right? Wait 1 minute. But this manual machine, if I press this one, it will go until tomorrow. It's manual. So I have to use the measurement. I have to see what I want. Then that's when I put off. Okay? So that's the difference. So even this grinder is manual. If you put it on and you don't put it off, it will grind all the coffee beans. And I don't need all the coffee beans. I only need small. So you grind and check and just perceive in your head. Can this one be now 14 grams? Yes, stop. This is even more than 14 grams. Okay? So what we do, you can stand there again, Matthew. Just again. Now there you can see. Now what you do, you see this one, portafilter, you take it and put it. I hope I did not put it off. You take it and put it down here. Okay? So this coffee, you cannot take it with your hand and put here. No. So there's something which is called like a lever, which is somewhere here that you pull. Okay? Once I pull, it comes out. Once you pull, the coffee will be coming here. Okay? So you can see, you can pull. As you check, don't pull too much until it's flowing. Pull again. Again. Okay, enough. Good. Now take it off. Slowly. Okay. Now this coffee, you don't know it is how many grams, but it is too much, right? Yeah. So if it's too much, see what it's doing. Just put it over here, like this. Okay. Then some inside. Okay. There is. See what it's doing. Doing those ones. Okay. But we don't know is how many grams. Okay. Isn't it? So since we don't know is how many grams, we'll again bring it here. Okay. Bring it here and measure. Okay. If you bring it here and measure, is giving us 13 grams. So we are less
with 1 gram.
We are less with 1 gram, isn't it? If you are less with 1 gram now, you can take the spoon from here. Just take slowly, small, and go and fill there. Yeah, you can do, no problem.
Small amount.
Yeah, just small amount. Try that one. Put that one, you see. How many? Yeah, then just take a little bit because we need 14 grams. Just a little bit, not too much. Let me see like that one.
This is too much.
Bring that one. Just put, we'll remove. Just put. So 14 grams, right? Very good. Very good. Okay. Then you can stand there again. See what he's doing. Now we have our grammages. It is 14 grams, isn't it? So the next thing that we'll do, don't do it fast. He will take it, then he will level it nicely. Okay. After leveling it nicely, he will use something which is called a tamping knob. This is called a tamping knob. This tamping knob, it is very flat, is the one which is used now. Is the one, is the one which we'll use now to tamp the coffee. So the tamping knob is used to tamp the coffee, to compress the coffee to be in a flat mode so that we can able to put it inside the machine. You cannot put this thing like this. Okay. So how to tamp, he will show you how to tamp. And also we have a picture here how you're supposed to hold your portafilter and tamping knob when you're tamping. This is just a plus class for you. We are this, my friend, for you to reach here. I think I've skipped with you the river Nile until the other side. But it's good.
I know this one.
Yeah. I know you know the basics of this one. That's the reason why even I'm trying to jump here. But we'll polish more. Okay. So he will tamp the coffee. Take the water filter now. Now that we know our what? We know our measurement. So you take this one. Okay. You make sure that the water filter is right. This is called a tamping pad. You see there the way that one is. Then he will hold the tamping knob, and your arm needs to be 90 degrees. Because this is where we exert the pressure. Okay. If you tamp like this one, there's no. I see that people tamping like this one. No, we need to tamp the pressure. Yeah. You see.
You need yourself. You position yourself.
Position yourself very well. You get the 90. Wait fast. Can you feel this? This is 30 pounds. You see the weight of this? This 30 pounds. And that's the pressure you're supposed to exact on the coffee.
And you have to
okay. Yeah. So the way you're holding it and the way you're stamping it, the way you're holding it, now you can tamp nicely. Okay. And you exact the pressure, make sure it is entered. You see it has entered nicely.
Yeah.
Then you compress. You compress and don't do like this. Then just lift up.
Okay.
I see baristas, they do like this one, knock. No, I'll tell you why. So this one is already tamped very well, right?
Yeah.
He has tamped the coffee very well. Okay. So simple like that one. Hold it, bring that one a little bit. The way he has hold it. Okay. Press it a little bit, then tamp, right? I'll not tamp again. Good. So that's the reason why I'll give you a tour. If you come now, you'll see a lady here. Oh, it's already tamped, right?
Yeah.
So we are here, right?
Okay.
So it's telling you need to press a button before you put this one in the machine. Yeah. Okay. So 12 yellow, hold this one. So before you put the portafilter inside the machine, okay, you have to do what is called the washing. It's called back flashing. Yeah, you have to flush the group head. It's called a group head, to remove any impurities, or maybe you had used the coffee before and it's not clean. So just to clean the chimney, because down here we have a chimney. So you're able to backflash this one. But before you can backflash now. Backflash by pressing one. It's called backflashing. Just press this one. So this is just washing and rinsing. Okay, to make sure that there's nothing which is dirty here. Then you can close After closing, before you take this and put inside here, now we need to set our station. Okay, we need to get something which is called ml. This 14 grams. How many ml of espresso do you need with it? Not like some people, they just put 14, or maybe they just put in the press. No, the coffee won't be nice. So we are going with something which is called a ratio.
Ratio of coffee to water.
Yeah, coffee to water. Okay. So for 14 grams, which is our dose, which is our output, which is our output, what is the input? Okay. So we use a ratio of 1:2, meaning for every 1 gram of coffee, we are using 2 ml of water. So if I'm using 14 grams of coffee, I'm supposed to get 28 ml of espresso. So these machines, they are always programmed in the morning. The first thing in the morning before we do the coffee, you see the baristas, they are there checking the espresso, checking things like that one to set the machine. So it is called calibration. They will set the machine for the whole day. Okay. So this thing that I'm doing, the barista will do in the morning. Okay. So we are going to get the ml. And how we're going to get the ml is so simple. So you take your scale, which you take later, you put it under here. Okay. After you put it under here, okay, you take your cup that you want to use for the espresso, you put on top of it, you put over here, you press, and you'll be looking at the grammages until you stop. We'll do it practical so you can understand. So take your scale. You already cleaned here, right?
Yep.
So put the scale under here. You can see Matthew what he's doing.
Yeah.
So once you put your scale over here, this was the amount of the weight for the portafilter. We don't need it. We are done with this one.
Yeah.
So what we want is the ml for the coffee. So you tear this one again to 0, 0. Once you tear this one to 0, 0, so we are ready to get our espresso, right? If you take this thing, this portafilter and coffee, you put it here without setting, then that's when you are trying to find the things to do, the coffee will be burning. This thing is very hot. So first of all, before you press, this should be the last one after you settle, right? Good. So already the group is clean. Already we have tired this one, but I'm not after that phone now. Not unless it's an important phone call. It is. Hey, Jonathan. Yes, yes. Mm. I can't. I can't get you. I the door. Okay, fine. Now. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Hold on. Just hold on from there. 1 minute. So in the meantime, Twalim, prepare the milk inside the pitcher. Put the milk inside the pitcher.
When you start learning? Yeah. When you start training? When you start you.
It is you. The VIP. I'm opening the door for the VIP. Yeah. Good evening. How are you? Why you don't have the spare key? Hmm? You forgot? Okay, fine. So we prepare our milk, right? The way you have prepared our milk, we put it in the pitcher. So you can put that milk over here. No problem. Okay. Then we take the scale, right? What I wanted to share with you about the scale. This one will get the ml, then this is the time. So we need also to know, we need also to know how many seconds will it take for the coffee to extract? Because also the espresso, it has a duration. You don't just extract coffee for 1 minute. The coffee is supposed to be extracted between 25 to 30 seconds. 25 to 28 or 25 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay? So what we do, Put our scale over here, the way you put, isn't it? Already turned. Already you have your cup. Make sure that, see, it is very cold, right? In the restaurant, you have served. You serve hot when it's hot. Make sure that you sterilize your cup. Okay? Sterilize nicely. A bit hot now. Okay? Next thing, take the water filter. Put inside there. I'll stand here now. So how to insert, I'll show you how to insert. Okay. After inserting, take the cup and put over here. So Matthew can come closer now. Okay. So once he has put the cup over here, right? We need to go quick because the coffee is burning. So, but this is the wait for the cup. Tear that one. So that the only thing that we need here is the what?
The ML of the coffee.
Yes. So I'm going to use the manual button. So you'll press the manual button, but you'll stop it. Once you see it has reached 28, stop. 28 ml. But don't stop it at 28, stop it at 26 ml. Okay, press this one. And once you press that one, you press also the time. So you see the time is going, the pop is not coming out. In some seconds, 6 seconds, okay. You see the pop is deleting. And this one is not means that it's not started well. Okay. So once you are seeing is almost 28 ml, you close that one. Okay? Then you close that one. Right? It's quick, but I'll share with you the reason why. It's not supposed to give a drip of this one. You see the way it has been started. This one. But it's okay. It has gone until 29 ml, 21 seconds. But it has taken 21 seconds because there's something which is called a pre-infusion, whereby you see that after pressing this one, the coffee delayed without coming.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It delayed with some 6 minutes. So
6
that
seconds.
6 seconds, that delay is called a pre-infusion. It's a time that the machine has been set so that the water from the machine can actually interact with the coffee before dripping. These are very important. So if you take that 6 seconds plus 21, it will give you 27. So don't ask me why 27. Okay? So that one is called a pre-infusion. So pre-infusion is very important. Actually, it extracts the flavors for the coffee. Now we have our coffee here, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, espresso. No?
We have our espresso. And this one is called an espresso. Okay? This is called an espresso. Espresso, see the price? The price of espresso is one dinar ruba. Okay? So this is 1 dinar ruba. It's very concentrated. If you drink it now, even the way you are feeling sleepy, you will not sleep. Sleep will go. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Sleep will go. So this is what you're going to steam the milk and make the coffee. Then we'll share all of us the class for today. Okay? Good. So this one we'll do later. This one you are done with it, so there's no need for this one, right? Okay. Good. So how to steam the coffee? You see the way you can stand there. You can see the way, you can see the way it's steaming the coffee and the way.
Before you steam,
yeah.
You have to make sure the steam jet is clean.
Okay.
So what you do, we're gonna purify it. So just to remove any water because you're using milk, right? You make sure
after steaming, you clean.
Yeah, you make sure you have right? Yeah. Now to steam this, so simple.
Simple?
Very simple to steam it. Just have to literally, because this is very powerful, okay? So make it slowly. Over here. And you clean. Never forget. Okay? And come over here. So our coffee. Okay.
It's really frothy. It's really frothy.
Yeah.
It's really frothy. So I don't know what we're gonna use with it. So make sure that when you're steaming, or you divide it from divide it in the other picture, because it's really foamy, as you can able to see. You see, 1 minute. You see the way it is. It's really foamy. Okay. So since it's foamy like this one, hold like this. Just hold like that one. So we divide. Okay. Divide this one. At least divide the froth. Okay. It's very foamy. Then you see that it's much more.
Yeah.
Okay. You see what I've done? Use that one to draw.
You have to mix. Okay. Let's mix. I'm going to draw an arch. Very frothy.
It's very frothy, yeah. But good trial. It was really very frothy, but good trial for that one. The foam was really too much foam. Okay.